Night Tiger Jedi coming to another video. Yes, I'm just meditating in the woods. Beautiful day, the leaves, everything grew back. It's pretty much the same spot where I was chilling in my previous videos, going back a few years ago, but I just probably do like a little 10-minute video, you know. Yeah, so, right now and stuff, things are changing in the world, A lot of things are definitely changing in the world, And prepare yourself, because, war is definitely coming. But me, I'm just, meditating right now. I'll probably do a little training down probably like in a bit. Soon I'm done this video. But, yeah, prepare yourself, because war is definitely coming. Stock up, get as much food as you can, because I've been telling you this for years and years. Well, just some years I've been telling you this since, going back a few years, or probably even more than that, where I got previous videos, I was telling you, like, prepare, At that time and stuff, it's just, they were, it was like a slow, just a slow process of what, they were doing. But now we're kind of at end game of what pretty much is going to happen, very soon. This whole world is nothing but shit, It's nothing but shit. This whole, from what, I learned with new knowledge and stuff is that, America is not really, mystery Babylon, as they say. From, pretty much what I've been, what I heard and what I've been, what I will learn and stuff is that mystery Babylon is actually on the other side of the world. It's actually in Jerusalem, from at least what I'm hearing. But I'm going to do more research on it. But pretty much it said in the Bible that, all nations will be drunken by Babylon's wine or so-and-so, But, pretty much, when you look around you and stuff, from what you see here in America, wherever the fuck how you want to call it, Babylon or wherever the fuck you want to call it and stuff, it's pretty much, it's fucked up, I'll be out here almost every day, and I could just see, the souls becoming a lot more corrupted than, before and stuff, Especially this gang stalking program, however the fuck you want to call it, Because, it's at a point, it's like, most of the people that's pretty much ruling and stuff out here and stuff is pretty much, they're corrupted, they pretty much want to abuse their power pretty much, But, very soon it's going to be our time to just rule this whole fucking land and claim it as, rightfully ours and shit, Kind of like with Spartacus and shit. Now, Spartacus wasn't a king, but what Spartacus was and shit, he was, pretty much what he was trying to do was free the slaves from the house of Batiatus. Because Batiatus was just using Spartacus. Batiatus just seen Spartacus as, just money to make off of. And that's the same thing what the system is doing. They want to butter us up and say, we need you so-and-so in a day. Yeah, what they really need you is because you're the piggy bank that, they're, you just the piggy bank, and they pretty much want to just use you and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's what the motherfuckers do. They use you. They just use you. But yeah, I'm out here chilling in the woods. I just want to give a little knowledge. I ain't really putting no videos like that in a minute, But pretty much taking some time off, because you already know these motherfucking demons and shit on either the internet or outside the internet, just watching and lurking, just waiting, And the day the motherfuckers ain't gonna ever get no shit on me, man, But yeah, our time is coming soon where we're gonna rule pretty much we're gonna rule this whole land, and we're gonna claim this land as rightfully ours, Because the rulers that's ruling right now, they just trying to, pretty much like they using their power to, just be dictators, and they want to, pretty much control people. They don't want to help. They don't want to help the world. They want to pretty much they want to be a dictator. That's what I'm seeing. I see nothing but tyrants. I'm seeing nothing but fucking dictators want to control, and they want to control and try to manipulate people and try to put fear in people. That's what the fuck these motherfuckers, these demons, these fucking parasite piece of shit's trying to do, They wanna be dictators out there and shit, in in the cold world that we're in. But they're gonna face a hard reality when pretty much from news what I've been hearing and stuff is that food is gonna be low within a few weeks. Now I mean, we shall see and stuff, because we shall see. But if so, it's true, and we shall see what happens and stuff if food is gonna go low or not. But definitely food will go low and stuff, and then most of the people out there that's pretty much been that's been stalking us, however the fuck you want to call it, today is nothing but a satanic system trying to control people and stuff. They're gonna realize these higher ups was just using these these people out here as nothing but pawns and stuff. Once they done with them, they're just gonna get rid of them, probably kill them and shit, probably kill their family, their kids, they're gonna probably kill their loved ones, their grandparents. They don't give a fuck about none of your family. You know what I'm saying? They're just using them as fuel. They're using them as just coin. This is how Body Artist was using Spartacus and shit. And Spartacus was having dreams and stuff after when he had to kill his friend and stuff. Cause watch Spartacus and stuff. I just say watch Spartacus and shit. But he had to kill his friend because they told him to kill his friend, but it was just an expedition match. But then he killed his friend. Next thing you know, his friend is in his dreams telling him tend to the wound. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much was telling him tend to the wound, but pretty much the reason the whole episode is pretty much Spartacus was just having a seizure, and then he was he was just having visions. His wife was in the dream, like saying why did you kill him, but pretty much talking about kill him. She's talking about saying like pretty much kill, like why did he kill who he was and why did he kill his friend. But then the whole dream was just him trying to figure out what the fuck was because pretty much when Body Artist told Spartacus that Body Artist told Spartacus about like his wife is coming, this guy was in a chariot, and then tell him like, oh, we were ambushed, but in the day was just all a lie, and Body Artist was just trying to manipulate Spartacus, kind of like he was just trying to manipulate Spartacus. And then when he realized the guy didn't have a wound, he asked him what happened and then who was behind all this, and then Body Artist was behind it. So pretty much most of these dictators out there and shit, they just want to use you just for coin and shit, and they'll kill your loved ones and say, oh, somebody killed your loved one. One day they were the one that killed your loved one. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? If you think they could smile in your face and they could tell you all types of shit, but at the end of the day, they really don't give a fuck about you. They only using you for coin. Once they done with you and stuff, they'll kill you, your loved ones, or anybody that you love or care about. Okay, you're nothing but a piggy bank. You're nothing but as they say back in biblical times, you're nothing but 30 pieces of silver or whatever the fuck, or nothing but silver and gold to them and shit. You know what I'm saying? However the fuck you want to call it, like how Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces, I think 10 pieces or 30 pieces of silver or some shit, and realized what he did was wrong and he killed himself. Most of these motherfuckers are that's stalking me and stalking you, whoever the fuck stalking the fuck whoever. Them motherfuckers gonna realize what they did was wrong. They gonna probably shoot themselves in the fucking head. They gonna stab themselves. They gonna probably hang their fucking selves, bro. But so I don't give a fuck. Those type of motherfuckers, I hope they kill themselves, bro. I hope they shoot themselves. I hope they stick a gun in their fucking mouth, bro. Cause they nothing but some cockroach parasite motherfuckers and shit that need to die. You know what I'm saying? But the day will come and shit, you know what I'm saying? The day will come, God's gonna seek judgment on them motherfuckers. God's gonna just go in their minds and shit and just fucking like kill them and shit, make them kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? They would just jump off a fucking cliff. They go fucking probably try to get hit by a car, cause it's gonna be that mentality of suicide that God gonna put in their fucking head to just make them kill themselves. You know what I'm saying, bro? But us righteous people and shit, we gonna have that life back. God's gonna give us that strength back. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna take back this fucking land when there ain't no cops and there ain't no fucking CIA or FBI and shit out here and shit, man. And then there ain't nobody to fuck, and cause pretty much all the cops and all is pretty much to protect these motherfuckers that's on citizens patrol, as you call it. They say gang stalking, but gang stalking is just a occult word that these occult leaders was using to try to lure people on the internet and shit. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to lure people in the internet so then they could pretty much human traffic them, set them up for a trap or so and so. You know what I'm saying? But what it really is, the citizens on patrol are just, they using people as pawns out here, manipulating them and tell them that, this guy or he or she, this guy or this woman's a criminal or so and so. You know what I'm saying? Well, really, we're not just criminal. We're just doing what we got to do each day and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But them motherfuckers out there and shit, they want to manipulate and try to tell a person this. And especially when they got, the internet, and then they got all these motherfuckers that saying they're being gang stalked or targeted, or however the fuck you want to call it. They really not being, majority of them, yes, they're being targeted. They got real targets and they got fake targets. The fake targets is the one that use the sock accounts, the bot accounts, the ones that's trying to say they real, and then you gonna beat them and shit, and then what they do, they trying to set you up for the kill. You know what I'm saying? And they'll try to act like they'll put a good role. They even would use Hollywood people to try to put up a good role and stuff to pretty much, to pretty much like tell you that, try to butt up your feelings, make you think that shit is real when it's really not real. I'm gonna talk for a good another 4 minutes and I'm gonna just do what I need to do, Same old shit what I do, train and meditate. I mostly just was meditating here, you know what I mean? I be doing a lot of training, but my training is right now complete. You know what I'm saying? It's like a motherfucker to walk up to me right now and shit, try me and shit. Yo, I would slay their whole fucking face the fuck off with all my might, man. All my might, all my strength. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at a point, I'm at my prime right now. My senses has become, more, advanced, more, my powers have just built, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just, speaking knowledge. This knowledge is coming within my subconscious and stuff, within my mind. I was just meditating. I was just thinking what I needed to talk about, and what I'm telling you is this whole world going to shit. This whole world is done. You know what I'm saying? Even the food is fucked up. Look around. I mean, you think they're growing food around here and shit? I mean, despite, the leaves that's growing around here and shit, most of the shit is fucking contaminated from all the chemtrails in the sky and shit. So, I mean, even if you try to grow your food and then say it rains right now or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like the whole ground will be contaminated because this is a controlled population. Everything is controlled, and a lot of people just don't understand that everything around your surroundings is just being controlled. Is because we're dealing with dictators that want to control your life. They want to dumb down your life. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, pretty much like if you thinking most of the food and stuff is pretty much grown from farms, that is done, bro. You know where they're growing them foods from? They're growing the foods. They're using one of them high beam type of lights, like what they use with the high beam lights with the cars, with the stock you and shit, to flash the high beam lights at you and stuff. They use those and they flash it on the food. That's we just gotta come to a realization that's what the fuck they're using the stuff to grow the food, because they're not using the sun that's shining right now and stuff. Now the sun that's shining right now is the reason these leaves was growing and stuff, because if the sun wasn't shining and stuff, and they rain, but yet end of the day this is contaminated. So because say if you go and eat this as lettuce, you're gonna probably get sick and you're gonna probably die. The spite is grown and shit. Despite everything is how it is, everything's fucked up. Now, for example, I could go down to a fucking lake down there and shit and then get some fucking water. I mean, I could boil the water, but other than that, the shit's contaminated if I go and drink it. It's not like, back in biblical times, you could have just eat like a grass. You could have you could have drank some fucking water in the fucking lake. Everything's fucked up, radioactive and shit, bro. Look around you, bro. Everything's fucked up. But everybody thinking everything's real, but this is an artificial AI satanic world that Satan wants you to think is real. You know what I'm saying? When it's all fake. It's just, they want you to, and then plus they want you to sell out. Why the fuck you want to sell out to a fucked up world like this, man? Look around you. Everything's fucked up. Why the fuck you want to be a part of the fake world and shit that wants to fucking, that pretty much you think is real when it's not fucking real, it's fake. So if you know it's fake, if you don't like being fake, why would it be part of a fake society that's artificial? Everything's artificial. Nothing's real anymore. The food's not even fucking real anymore. You know what I'm saying? And me speaking this truth, yeah, they're gonna probably come at me hard. I don't give a fuck, though. I've been speaking this shit for years now. What difference would it make? What difference would it make if, what difference would it make if they come after you hard? Speak the truth, bro. Tell the truth. Shit. Even if you don't have, I mean, everybody got a phone. Everybody could go speak the truth and make an account and go and speak what they want to speak on. But it's so even if you don't want to go on here, go out there and speak the truth or some shit or whatever purpose that desires you. Follow any purpose that desires you of what you want to do. Either you want to go and fight these devils. Either you want to go speak the truth, preach. I'm not preaching shit. I'm not no fucking preacher. I'm just I'm a Jedi just giving you a message right now. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the pastors are fucking corrupt. You know? They're ran by these satanic beings and shit that's pretty much trying to control the population and want them to think everything is real when it's all fake, just so they could lead them down to the pits of hell with no return and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because these people think that hell is going to be sweet. No, they're going to be rotten for eternity. They're going to be getting, they're going to be getting fucked by Satan. They're going to be getting burning and shit. Their skin's going to be latching out. They're going to be just nothing but skull and fucking flesh. You know what I'm saying? It's just all the fuck it is, man. But I just want to give you a little knowledge and shit, man. I was just, this knowledge is just coming in. I guess when I come up in the woods, it comes back. It all comes back to me, man. You know what I'm saying? It all comes back to me. But yeah, prepare yourself. Stock up right now, because what I'm hearing within the next month, well, a few weeks, but 3 weeks basically is a month. More like 4, but within a month, we're not pretty much going to have no food. And you already know where this shit is headed. There's Agenda 2030 and shit. They're preparing for what the fuck. They trying to speed this shit up, man. They getting ready to take away freedoms. They getting ready to fuck shit up. It's not looking good right now. And these NPCs, I call them from my point of view, they're nothing but, these motherfuckers are the number demons. God, I've been, over the years, I've just been studying this shit. I don't even react to the shit no more like how I used to react to it, because I just realizing, like, why am I gonna react to some piece of shit, some fucking parasite motherfucking shit that want my energy and shit, that want to suck my energy because they can't manifest the energy for themselves. Because they nothing but a low, as they say, low vibrational fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? They're nothing but a low vibrational bitch. And they want to try to suck the energy out of me because they know I got the energy, because they can't manifest that fucking energy. You know what I'm saying? They can't manifest the energy within them because they're nothing but a low. They lowest of the low and shit that's gonna just pretty much, they're nothing but worms on the fucking ground that needs to get stumped the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? This is just all it is, bro. Everything around here is just fucked up. Now I'm in the woods and shit now. I can say it's beautiful, but out there, when I step out there, it's just fucked up. A gang stalking, however the fuck you want to call it. You know what the fuck it is? It's nothing but devils and shit, demons and shit driving these cars. And they mostly use these cars. Yeah, you already hear it. They only driving these cars. They just want your energy, bro. They want your soul, bro. They want your fucking soul. That's the devil crying out saying, I want your fucking soul. You're not having my fucking soul, you bitch ass motherfucker. Ain't none of you motherfucking demons are even gonna ever have my fucking soul, motherfucker. That's the devil crying out. You know what I'm saying? Crying out because you know he can't get my fucking soul, so he gotta press me. You see what I'm saying? Now the siren coming on. He wants my fucking soul. He know his bitch ass can have my fucking soul, dog. So he gotta bring these fucking weak NPC motherfuckers around me. They try to think they can snatch my fucking soul, and they can't have my fucking soul. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta put on sirens and fucking run the engines like a little bitch. Like a little bitch they are, bruh. But in the day, I'm gonna continue fighting, man, cause that's an energy coming in. That's coming from the sun. You know what Superman get his power from? The sun. I'm getting the energy and shit. I'm getting the energy, so that it's getting them mad. You know what I'm saying? It's getting them real mad because they can't get his energy. But yeah, pretty much I went over the time. I want to do my own shit. I ain't gonna be talking for a long time. I just want to give you a little spiritual knowledge. Prepare yourself, stock up, get as much water as you can, cause yeah, something's coming. You already know these. Yeah, you already know. And then prepare yourself, cause something's coming. Something's definitely coming. Now, if it don't happen, if it don't happen in 3 weeks, it's coming sooner than you think. And they're gonna do this shit around the summertime for a reason, cause around that time it gets pretty hot. So while everything's hot, they gonna try to probably fuck with the water supply next. You already know how shit go, but it's pretty much all I have to say. Night Tiger Jedi out.